Y'all give Chuck Harden a round of applause. Thank you, Chuck.
Thank you.
All right, so I have some for giggle questions. I want 4 people to tell me by a show of hands, what are the 4 challenges? Yes, Miss Daniels.
The 4 challenges, I wrote down, where's the paper?
Just one of them.
Inflation.
Inflation. What's another?
Taxes.
Mr. Darius, I remember you had your hand up.
Debt.
Debt. And what's the last one?
Big business.
Big business. And what are the 3 ways we can overcome those? I'll give you a hint. One of them is cash flow management. Business income. And investment income. Awesome. Y'all was looking so proud. All right. So we have another speaker coming up, and I'm so proud to introduce her. She is astounding, knows 100% of the business as well, and loves to help. She has a big heart, and she also loves to have fun. We had a lot of fun last night. Let's give a round of applause to Miss Nekisha Baker.
So how's everybody doing today?
Amazing.
That's wonderful. So what I need from y'all is this. I like positive energy, and when positive energy is bounced back and forth, it keeps everybody motivated and interested in the conversation. So I'm going to start off by telling y'all a little bit about myself, but we want to try to keep this energy going, right?
Yep.
Okay, so like Chuck said, I am from Quincy, Florida, born and raised, graduated from Shanks High School, and I'm a Seminole. So I moved to Atlanta in 2000, and in 2000 is when I moved to Atlanta in 2000. But what I was getting ready to say is my business. When I started this business, I had just got married, and let me just start again. Let me start again.
Take your time.
Taking my time. Okay. So, yes. I like the positive energy, and I want to make sure that we all can react off each other through the positive energy.
Yep.
Okay. Got it. So, my name is Nekisha Baker from Quincy, Florida, and I moved to Atlanta, Georgia in 2000.
Mm-hmm.
I got married while I was up there, and like Chuck saying, when we were brought up, we were taught that, we go to school, we can get this good job, we make money, and we have this great life. But all of us know that life doesn't play out that way all the time.
Yeah.
So when I got to Atlanta and I got married, and it just wasn't as successful as I planned, so we ended up getting divorced. And from getting divorced, it put me in a financial turmoil. And, my children went to live with their dad, and I had to downsize everything in my entire life. It's like, you ever been in a situation where it's either, I got these 30 days, either I'm going to go ahead and move on my own, or they're going to put everything out there on the grass. Everybody look at your stuff.
Right.
Everybody can relate to that. So that was my situation when we was going through the divorce. It was very painful and hurtful, but what I was doing was I had decided that I couldn't come at this thing from a negative standpoint.
That's right.
So I was praying to God, because He is our help.
That's right.
So I was praying to God, and I was saying, Lord, this divorce, it's changed my whole life. Everything is crazy. I need you to help me to get my finances in order, because I feel like that's part of the reason why my kids are not living with me, and they've been with me all their life. And so I knew that I needed to change that part about my life, because it was costing me in every other part of my life.
Yes.
So I was praying that prayer, and I got a text message from my coworker. And he said, I got this video I want to send you, and I want you to watch it. It'll only take you 6 minutes to watch it. So when the text came through, it said howtoshiftyourincome.com. I clicked on the link, and then Mr. Brian Bean was on the link, who was one of my best friends and my mentor today. And he was talking about how he had made these millions of dollars by the time he was 22 years old, and then he lost it all. And then he was praying to God, saying that, Lord, if you just help me to better manage my money, I'll do everything I can to teach the masses the same. And here we are years later, I'm still in this industry, and my life is so much better. I see things so much clearer than I saw it then. You know how you hear people make with that saying that when you get divorced, somebody dies. It feels like somebody dies. Everybody heard that before? Well, I'm gonna tell you this much. Somebody did die, and it was the old me. She died
That's right.
because the new me needed to emerge, and I needed to become the strong and efficient woman that I know God created me to be.
That's right.
And so that's what I am today with this business. So today I'm going to share a little bit about what I've learned since I've been in the business, and it's something called the banker's secret. Can I do that for y'all today?
Yes.
All right. So let's get started. I'm so glad we got through that.
Awesome.
Everybody got their sheet that looks like this, right?
Yeah.
Great. Okay, so banker's secret is what we're going to talk about. The rule of seven, well, the banker's secret is what we're going to talk about. It is something that a mathematician came up with, who I don't know, and I really don't care who he is. But the thing about it, y'all, is it works. And it's something that is a mathematical equation, and it's what the bankers use to determine how long it's going to take for your investment to double in value. So, and this top line here says, rule of, put 72 in that blank. Right. Everybody got it?
Yeah.
Okay. So, on this next line, we're going to put 72 divided by the interest, put interest in the next line, rate equals your money double. So 72 divided by the interest rate equals your money double. So y'all looking at me thinking, well, what does that mean? So what it means is they take the number 72. Why 72, y'all? I don't know. But it's the number that they use. It works. 72 divided by your interest rate equals your money double. And the your money double part is speaking about how long, the time it takes for your money to double.
Right.
Okay, so at this point I need 3 volunteers from the audience, please. 3. I promise I ain't gonna make you do a math problem. Come on, come on. Y'all give him a hand while he comes. I need 2 more, please. I just need you to stand in a place. Come on, child, come up here. Be my volunteer. One more. Come on, Michelle. I appreciate it. So y'all stand off to the side here because I don't want to block the projector. But I appreciate you coming up for this example. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to fill in each one of these spaces, and we're going to give each one of them an interest rate. And we're going to see how it goes for each one of them with different interest rates. Is that okay?
Yep.
Okay. So, in this first block here, come over here, Michelle. Y'all meet Michelle.
Hey, Michelle.
Michelle is 29 years old.
All right.
Okay. So, Michelle is 29 years old, and Michelle has $10,000 that she's been getting ready to invest. Y'all give Michelle a hand because she's a young person.
Yes.
$10,000 ready to invest it. And she's going to invest at a rate of 4%. So in that first block, put 4%. Okay, y'all got it?
Yep.
And we're going to go right down this aisle right here. That's Michelle's lane. Okay. So, first question I have for y'all. How many banks y'all know giving somebody 4% interest on their savings?
None.
That's right. No banks are doing that. So that's a plus for Michelle. As a matter of fact, Michelle has quite a few advantages if we think about it because she's 29 years old. That's a young person. How many young people y'all know that has $10,000 to invest? Yeah. So we're going to start her off. Would y'all say this is a good start for Michelle?
Yes, indeed.
Okay. All right. So the formula says 72 divided by the interest rate equals your money double. So her interest rate is 4%. So we're going to take the 4%, take the 72 and divide it by the 4%, and that gives us 18. So write 18 in the next block. Okay. So that means that 4%, your money doubles every 18 years. So let's see how that plays out. So 29, she has $10,000. We're going to add 18 years to her age, which will also make her 47 now and give her $20,000 in this account. So if we add another 18 years to Michelle, she'll be 65. And by the time she's 65, Michelle will have $40,000 in her account from her investment. Now, y'all, Michelle in trouble. Because she is 65. She's at retirement. And all she got is $40,000. And we gave her some benefits. Then we start her off with some advantage. We gave her 4% interest.
Right. Yep.
She was a young person and she had $10,000. Okay. So we're going to move to the next person. What's your name, sir?
Darius.
Darius. Okay. So Darius, he found something a little better than Michelle. Darius found an interest rate of 6%. And the other thing I want to throw in, guys, is everybody up here has the same common variable. Everybody's going to be 29, and everybody's going to have $10,000 to start, right?
Okay.
Okay. So Darius is 29, and he has $10,000, and his investment gains him a return of 6%. Okay? So at 6%, using the formula 72 divided by the 6% interest rate equals your money doubled. That means that at 6%, Darius' money will double every 12 years. So in the next spot, put 12. So let's see how that plays out for Darius. He starts out with $10,000, just like Michelle did. So we add 12 years, and now Darius has $20,000, and he's 41.
All right.
So let's just stop right there at that point. Michelle was 47 when she gained her first $20,000, her double. Darius is 41. So that's a 6-year difference in the time it took for him to gain his $20,000 for his first double of his investment. So would everybody in here agree that interest is a powerful thing?
Yes.
It took some years off the time it's going to take. So, okay, let's add 12 more years to Darius' age. He's 53. And now he's gained $40,000. So his $40,000 came sooner than Michelle's $40,000 did. So he is at $40,000 at the age of 53. And that's a 12-year difference. And so now we're going to give him 12 more years, and he's 65. So him and Michelle are the same age now, but he has double what she had by the time he got to be 65 years old. Would y'all say that Darius did well?
Yeah.
Yeah, Darius did. He did well, but that ain't enough.
Nope.
You can agree on that. That's just not enough for retirement, right? Okay. So come on over here, girl. What's your name? Bethany. Bethany looked like somebody I know. That's why I talked to her like that. Anyway, so Bethany, we're going to give you an interest rate of 12%. So the formula says 72 divided by the interest rate equals your money double. So 72 divided by 12 equals your money doubling in 6 years. Every 6 years. Can everybody agree? Yeah. that is really a great return, a great time for return on your investment.
Yes.
So we're gonna just go through and we're gonna all say it together. How much Michelle is gonna earn every 6 years. So at 29, she got how much? 35.
20,000.
41.
40,000.
47.
80,000.
53.
160,000.
59.
320,000.
And 65.
640,000.
Now y'all know that
Woohoo! Bethany, go on get it.
I'm gonna reverse that. We're gonna do that one more time. Okay, so at age 29, she had how much?
10,000.
And then at 35,
20,000.
41,
40,000.
47,
80,000.
53,
106,000.
59,
320,000.
and 65.
640,000.
So we can say that Michelle she achieved something, right? I mean, not Michelle. I'm sorry, Bethany. Bethany really had a great accomplishment. Let's give her a round
Woohoo!
for investing well. Okay, so now I gotta throw a little bit of spice in the mix. Some reality, and the reality is inflation. Inflation is 4%. So if inflation is 4%, and that's the cost of living every day, this is now 8%. And now this 6% is now 2%. And Michelle doesn't have anything to retire because inflation and ate it up. There's nothing left because the cost of living goes up every single day, and it's double by the time she's 65.
Good
So that
job.
leaves her with nothing for retirement. And that's the sad reality of things, guys. But the thing, what I want to share with you is that this is the time where if this scenario is something that looks familiar to you, it's time to get mad at the situation and to get focused on your finances. So we get mad at the situation and get focused on our finances. Everybody write this down. Anything you needed done today, you should have started 5 years ago. Anything you needed done today, you should have started it 5 years ago. My mentor, Mr. Bean, says that all the time. And some of y'all probably thinking, well, dang, I would have started if I knew. Nobody never told me that. Or you could be thinking, well, so if I want my future to look bright, I need to get started today. I need to work my business harder today so I can get the financial future that I want and live the life that I want. I got to get something done when? Today. Okay. So, in summary, leaving your money in the bank
You gonna bring me back.
is a $600,000 decision. So let's look at that. You had $10,000 when you came to the bank, right? They took your $10,000. They gave you 4%, but they invested 12%. So if they invested 12%, they gave you the 4%, which earned you $40,000, which is the retail value, but they earned $640,000, and they gave you the $40,000. So they ended up making how much?
600,000 of your money.
Because they invested how? Wholesale.
Wholesale.
That's how this works. See, the thing about it is this. And if you flip this whole equation, but before we do that, let's read this next line. By loaning your money 10 times, banks earn $600,000 more using this rule. And that's basically how the rule of 72 works, guys. But I want you to think about it. When we go into the bank, sight unseen, non-negotiable, they give you their this book, and this book has all of their products in it, correct? And it says, here's what we have for you to choose from. It's a savings account, a checking account, money market account, and in each one of those accounts, the interest rate is already carved in, correct?
Yep.
All right. So savings account is already carved in. Checking account already carved in. Money market is already carved in. So it's no negotiating. You don't get to change or choose what interest rate you want to gain.
Right.
But what we have been conditioned to do is when we go in the bank, we go in there and we like, well, I think I need a checking and I need a savings account. And oh yeah, can I have that overdraft protection? Because you know stuff happens sometimes. You know? I need that overdraft protection. And that banker, she's gonna tell you, oh yes, ma'am. We are glad to protect you for a small fee. And also, here's your debit card. Now you can take this card, but make sure you use it at one of our branches, because if you use it somewhere else, we're gonna charge you a $3 fee. And guess what? That other bank, they're gonna charge you a fee as well. Don't bounce anything now, because we already know that you came in here under a bad situation. So we're gonna give you $200 to start your account. Because y'all know that's what they do, right? They give you some money to start this account. But understand this. They only give you that $200 because they know they're going to make $2,000 off you.
Right.
It's not something that's just given to you just because they love you and they want your business. Because they've been really gain from you giving you this $200. And like I said, it's up to $2,000 because they already betting on the fact that you're going to bounce some checks. You're going to accumulate a bunch of fees and interest rate and service charges till within 20 months they'd have been made that $2,000 probably plus. Right? So they take your money and they making 12% off every $1 that you put in there and giving you 1%. So now they got $600,000 and they keep lending your money out forever.
Yep.
So that's how this all works. And I want to thank y'all for giving me your time up here. And I'm appreciative of this opportunity. And I hope that you really take this information and use it to your game, because that's what this is all about. It's terminology and perspective. And your perspective has to change if you want to see some growth as far as your finances is concerned. So
Awesome.
thank you.